Alright, what's going on, guys? And in today's video, we are wrapping up our first part of this series where we are beating the game as Soldier of Godrick. We will be finishing up the last couple of Remembrance bosses with Mohg and Malenia and Radagon and Elden Beast. In this last episode, we defeated Estelle, Godfrey, and Commander Niall. But today, we're going to move out of the consecrated snowfields, actually, and start heading over to Mohg's palace. Now, these sanguine nobles that you have to kill, I think you have to kill, they invade you, but they are relentlessly annoying, and they really want to live for some reason. They just don't want to die. But after finishing up that and heading over to the Mohg area, you have to run past a lot of enemies to get to Mohg. A lot of really annoying enemies, might I add. But we make it over to the area to get the map, and then we start heading up past the blood people, as I like to call them. After we run past all of them, we head into the dark cave where there's more sanguine nobles, and we then end up getting to Mohg. Now, for some reason, I am now a boss at defeating Mohg. It's probably because I had like 40, 50 something attempts on Sewer Mohg already this playthrough, so I kind of had him down already. But I'll let you just watch as I devour Mohg. But after that close call and defeating Mohg on the very first try, we're gonna then head to YouTube and look up how to do the Everjail in the consecrated snowfields, because I pretty much lost my mind trying to figure out how to do this and not die to the invisible enemies in here. Now, you have to make your way and light all of these pillars and climb ladders away from the invisible enemies, and then light more pillars, and then light more pillars, and then fight these stupid archers that do unnecessarily amounts of damage and have a ton of health for no reason. I hate these guys. Then light the last pillar, and then head to the Haligtree. The Haligtree, I'm gonna be frank, I did not know where I was going. And I got scared at the beginning because I thought that I was going to have to do parkour. And you know how I do with parkour. But eventually I made my way all the way down to a site of grace and started trying to look for Loretta, because I knew Loretta was the way to Malenia. Eventually I dropped down in a few places, ran past a couple of hag ravens looking things, and found Loretta. Loretta is an easy boss, in my opinion. She's not really that hard. Like, just like the a hallucination or illusion version of her in the Carrion Manor. She's not really that hard. I get hit by a lot of her moves, but that's really just because I was trying to tank and just hit her anyways, because I thought I was going to stagger her. I don't think I staggered her once. I don't really know what the deal was with that. But my current build right now that I'm running is a Lordsworn's Greatsword and the Royal Knight's Resolve with just all my points into strength and health. It's pretty good. I will say it's a pretty good build for right now, especially for pretty late game. I did struggle. I struggled a lot with Malenia. It was over 150 attempts, I know that. But I kind of stopped counting after a while I was editing, so it's more than 150 attempts. But after defeating Loretta, we then head to the next part of the Haligtree, which involved more jumping and climbing ladders. And also getting blasted from the sky. That was ridiculous. I ran past the stupid tree avatar and he decided to then shoot me through the sky, which was ridiculous. Next is the best area in the Haligtree.
God, please, no! 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 No!
I'm just kidding. Everybody hates that place. I always go with the strategy of backstepping on my way all the way to the end, which kind of worked. I almost died, but it worked. I then make my way all the way down to the little church area. I know there's the like Dragon Crest Shield Talisman or whatever it's called is in there, but now it's time for Malenia. And Malenia gave me a lot of trouble. She scared me a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I had never fought her on my own before, but she was quite difficult. It took multiple days, multiple days, but I eventually got it. That's what happened to my daily upload schedule. It went away. Also with all of my feelings for this game because I almost burnt out a little bit, but now I got my wind back. But my sanity was lost a little bit with fighting Malenia because she was so difficult. It was so hard. After watching all of this back, I am deciding that I'm going to max out all my flasks because I feel like that was holding me back because I felt like I barely got any health done. But I continued to struggle for a while on day number 1, so it's time to swap over to day number 2. Day number 2, I slept it over, went to work, thought about it all day at work, and I was like, you know what? I could do this today. Today is the day I'm going to beat Malenia. No freaking problem. Right? Wrong. Malenia was so hard, and I just could not wrap my head around how to even deal with her moves. Her constant attacks, the constant pressure of everything. It was ridiculous, and I just couldn't handle it. It got to the point where I was not even mad when I died. I was just like, I was expecting to die. I could not figure out how to dodge waterfowl for the life of me, and then it was time for Day 3. Day 3 was a new me. Day 3 was me trying to brute force my way through Malenia's first phase. At this point, I have yet to get to her second phase, which it was really starting to take a toll on me until I finally got it. I finally got her to the second phase, and this is where my momentum started to change. I was so excited that I had gotten her to her second phase that it didn't really matter to me when I died anymore because I could do this. I could get her to her second phase. This was possible. And after our lunch break, I decided to live stream all of this because I was like, you know what? I'm having a lot of fun. I'm getting her pretty close. Might as well start live streaming. Okay, second phase. Easy peasy. Now don't die to this. Now I will say live streaming all of this made this so much easier. I would just want to say thank you guys so much for all the ones that showed up for the live streams. it made it so much more bearable dying over and over again when there was actually people to talk to while I was fighting her. Now, I will say, even though I was live streaming, I was still getting destroyed by Malenia. It wasn't even close. Wall of shame. All right, you just elegantly dodged my attack, and I'm dead. I was starting to lose hope a little bit, but even though I was getting destroyed, I was still having fun talking with everybody in chat. Please stop. What? I'm completely out of your range, dude. The waterfowl dance really, really messed me up. I could not figure out how to dodge that at all. Every time that she would do waterfowl dance, I would die. I just couldn't seem to even figure out what to do. And when she would do her quick attacking shing 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 dance right there, I could not dodge that either until I started to figure out that I needed to dodge to my left. After dying repeatedly, I decided to change up my Ash of War and go to Cragblade with the heavy attunement. I then respec into more strength and got rid of my dexterity and started trying to fight her again, but was still struggling to dodge the waterfowl dance and do enough damage to get her into her second phase with enough flasks. I really struggled to dodge the waterfowl dance yet again, but I was then starting to figure it out because a couple of people in my chat were saying that I needed to run away from the first one and then you can dodge the second and third one, but it's all about the spacing. I didn't believe this at first, but once I started getting the hang of it, I figured it out. Someone else in my chat also told me to switch my Cragblade to Blood and to get the Flame Grant Me Strength and Golden Vow, and then I respec into Faith and took some points out of Strength. I then went and bought the Finger Seal from the Twin Maiden Husks and went back to fighting her. This was the turning point in all of this. Oh, and I also got the Claw Talisman from Stormveil. However, this was the start to my downfall for the rest of the night. I'm dead. Yeah. If she starts to do waterfowl that close, there's just no chance of dodging it, I feel like. My last pad. Crap. Yeah, that's it. I'm eating dinner. I will get it tomorrow. You can do it! Okay, today's the day. For sure. Today was, in fact, the day that I beat Malenia, and it didn't even take that long. I think I streamed for like 20 minutes before I ended up beating her. So it was quite a nice end to this run. I'm getting this today, though, for sure. Fun. With all of my buffs, Cragblade, the bleed buildup, everything that my chat told me to use, it helped me in every step of the way to beating Malenia, and I'll let you guys just watch. What? Oh, I got the bleed. It was fine. Alright, gotta heal. Dodge it again. Nah, she needs to give me some space so I can re-crag. W dodge, W dodge. Alright, second phase. Oh, this is so unlucky. I did not mean to heal. Let's do this. Let's go! Yes, dude! 3 days! 3 days! Oh my gosh, bro! And after 3 days and about 20 minutes, we finally defeated Malenia, and it was time to head on to Radagon and Elden Beast. Now, it's no secret, I am really bad at the Radagon fight. I don't know why I'm really bad at it, I just am. I think it's just because of his delayed attacks. I have a really hard time with bosses that do delayed attacks, like Morgott and Radagon and other bosses like that. Kind of like Godrick too, he does delayed attacks too, along with quick attacks. But Elden Beast is kind of where I really started to struggle, because for some reason, I could not figure out how to dodge a lot of his moves. I died an embarrassing amount of times to Elden Beast and Radagon that I'd rather not show, but I'm going to anyways, just because it's just like astounding how many times I died. But eventually, I put all that to a side and decided to lock in and beat them. I knew that was gonna stagger. Then we should be able to select low lane 6. I think I spammed roll a little bit there. Alright. My god. I got hit by the same move again. There we go. Heal. No? Oh, that was so dumb. Please don't do Elden Stars. There we go. Beat the game as Soldier of Godrick. Let's freaking go. Too easy. Easiest run of my life. What? Thank you guys so much for all the love and support on all the past episodes. I will be continuing this series into the DLC, and I will be live streaming every time that I play from now on. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.